The lost submersible vessel exploring the Titanic wreckage is piloted by a $29.99 gaming controller that has received hundreds of poor customer reviews online. OceanGate, the company conducting the excursion, revealed that the Titan submersible is navigated by a modified Logitech GF710 wireless gamepad first released in 2010. The controller, which runs on two batteries, has a 4.2 out of 5 overall score on Amazon, but hundreds of one-star reviews dating back more than a decade claim the device suffers from irritating and regular connection problems. The OceanGate expedition took 5 people who reportedly paid $250,000 each to the depths of the North Atlantic Sunday for an underwater tour, and contact was lost 1 hour and 45 minutes after launch. While the world anxiously waits for the crew to be found, the public is shocked about the out-of-date PC gaming controller piloting OceanGate's 22-foot craft. The silver device features a traditional gaming system layout with 2 analog sticks at the front, a black D-pad in the top left corner, and colorful buttons to the right. It features a 2.4 G's wireless connection, which users said on Amazon will drop periodically. However, the product overview states there are virtually no delays, dropouts, or interference. The Logitech GF700. And what about you? What do you think about using it to control your daily commute? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments. The director and deep-sea explorer James Cameron points to flaws in the Titan submersible's design. Mr. Cameron, director of the 1997 movie Titanic and expert in submersibles, has dived dozens of times to the ship's deteriorating hulk and once plunged in a tiny craft of his own design to the bottom of the planet's deepest recess. In 2012, Mr. Cameron designed and piloted an experimental submersible into a region in the Pacific Ocean called the Challenger Deep. Mr. Cameron had not sought certification of the vessel's safety by organizations in the maritime industry that provide such services to numerous companies. We did that knowingly because the craft was experimental and its mission scientific, Mr. Cameron said. I would never design a vehicle to take passengers and not have it certified. Mr. Cameron strongly criticized Stockton Rush, the OceanGate chief executive who piloted the submersible when it disappeared Sunday, for never getting his tourist submersible certified as safe. He noted that Mr. Rush called certification an impediment to innovation. I agree in principle, Mr. Cameron said. But you can't take that stance when you're putting paying customers into your submersible, when you have innocent guests who trust you and your statements about vehicle safety. As a design weakness in the Titan submersible and a possible cautionary sign to its passengers, Mr. Cameron cited its construction with carbon fiber composites. The materials are used widely in the aerospace industry because they weigh much less than steel or aluminum, yet pound for pound are stronger and stiffer. The problem is that a carbon fiber composite has no strength in compression, which happens as an undersea vehicle plunges ever deeper into the abyss and faces soaring increases in water pressure. It's not what it's designed for. The company, he added, used sensors in the hull of the Titan to assess the status of the carbon fiber composite hull. In its promotional material, OceanGate pointed to the sensors as an innovative feature for hull health monitoring. Early this year, an academic expert described the system as providing the pilot with enough time to arrest the descent and safely return to surface. In contrast to the company, Mr. Cameron called it a warning system to let the submersible's pilot know if the hull is getting ready to implode. Mr. Cameron said the sensor network on the sub's hull was an inadequate solution to a design he saw as intrinsically flawed. It's not like a light coming on when the oil in your car is low, he said, of the network of hull sensors. This is different.